Hello, how are we? My name is Chris Richards. Welcome to my channel. Um, previous last couple of videos, we tried getting cars to work on the original Xbox, and well, it didn't work. First time, it just didn't work. It was only after I skimmed it and all, but after close inspection, I figured out that there was actually a crack in the disc. I got the disc from a charity shop, so no hard feelings. I'm just going to order it again. And once the new copy of Cars arrives, I will do a video for it. So, as the as the Xbox is already set up, I thought I'd go into my collection and grab the first Xbox game that I find that I haven't played before. And I grabbed Total Immersion Racing on the original Xbox. Like I said, never played this before. Oh wait, just adjusting. Never played this before. I went into my games yet to play box, and here we are. So I shall close the disk drawer and see what's in store. See if we can make that a bit wider for you before it starts. Too much maybe. Oops. All of a sudden the zoom function's failing me. Cool. Fair enough. Obviously, there's not much you can say about a racing game. I'm assuming we're talking GT cars, GT1, GT2, purely because those are the cars that they were showing in the intros there. There was clearly some GT2, GT3 cars, so I'm going to assume that that's what sort of racing we are involved in here. Hope my voice isn't too quiet for you. Okay, organize the options first. Driver assets, auto braking, no. Anti-lock brakes, yes. Traction control, yes. Gear, maybe. Corner warning, maybe. We've got some jumping going on here. That'll be the disc. It is 16 years old. Right, start game. Single race career time trial challenge. What type of challenges are there? Can you run rings around the other Audi cars in the race? Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of challenge races to do. That's quite cool. But we'll jump straight into the career. Amateur, professional, legend. Just to begin with. Can only apologise about the skipping. Do you want to drive for me? I think we could go far. Noble Racing. Or ABT Sportsline. You're good, real good, but I want to make you better. What'd you say? We'll go for Noble. You've now got the best car in the best condition, and here's hoping you'll get us the best results. It can't get better than this. A brand new season, the fastest cars and the top drivers. Okay, just like that, we're off. And I'm driving for Noble. Yeah, GT, Pro, GTS. Fair enough. Okay, well let's not play around. We're off to Silverstone. It is an open circuit, fast sweeping bends mixed with a few slower corners. Provides several overtaking spots. Automatic. So yeah, this is GT, GTS and GT Pro. Cool. Practice, qualifying and race. 3 laps. Let's qualify. Just to get used to the car. I have no idea what this car's like. There's no auto braking, is there? Because if there is, that's got to be switched off.
This is the qualifying lap, so make it a good one.
Good, it doesn't auto brake. Good, good, good. Hey. I was just going to pause it to see if there was an option to turn off the rumble feature. I've never been a fan of it. It almost feels like the quickest way to I've forgotten what it's called now. Yep. The quickest way to arthritis. That's the one. It's just, yeah, shaky hand syndrome. It feels weird. I don't like it. So I always turn off the rumble feature on all games, and that includes PS3, PS4, PS5, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and the Series X, and any other console that vibrates. I quite happily live without it. I'm the one person that never used my rumble feature on the Nintendo 64. I bought it, but I never used it. Why have the settings changed? Okay. Yeah, I bought the rumble pack for the Nintendo 64, but I never used it. Just didn't like it. Alright, second. I see, so all the cars are racing on the track at the same time. As in all GT classes. That's cool.
Pass the car in front and take the lead.
So the cars ahead are a class above me. They're obviously GTS. So in theory, I shouldn't be able to catch them up or pass them. But you know full well I will try. It seems that's a GTS car trying to get past me. Sort of didn't realise I'd already overtaken one of them. Okay, so the car handles well. It's pretty smooth, it's nice. Graphically the game's nice. Music isn't annoying. The engine sound is nice.
You set the pace with the fastest lap of the race.
The wonderful thing the Xbox had over the PlayStation, I mean not anymore, but one thing the Xbox had over the PlayStation was the fact you could play your own music that you'd save to the hard drive over the game you're playing, so you can do that on this too. Which is cool. Yeah. When you buy a racing game, what you want is a bunch of cars and a bunch of tracks that handle okay. The cars, that is, not the tracks. And on first impressions, that's what we have. Bunch of cars, bunch of tracks, a bunch of teams. Thus far, no complaints from me. What a beautiful sound. Can't wait to be driving one of them. So glad there's no damage. Well, I think I've basically given my review for this game. That's it. It handles well. It looks good. You've got cars, you've got tracks.
This is it. The last lap.
And what can you say about a racing game, really? Yeah, GT1, GTS, GT Pro. Yeah. So, I'll do 2 or 3 races with you guys watching. Just to see if anything new pops up. As far as I can tell, there's no upgrade facility or anything like that. You literally just use the car that's in the team that you work for. It's fine by me. So I'll do the next couple of races. It seems I'm quite far ahead, so actually no, they are right behind me. But I will do the next races without qualifying. just to provide that challenge without actually putting the difficulty up. But yeah, see how it works out. Total Immersion Racing.
Great driving. You've won the race.
End of race 1. And it's got me immersed. I'm quite happy. Settings have changed. Alright, gonna do that after every race. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. Continue. I shouldn't do that because that really hurts. You gave it 110%. You get the reward and the championship points. What reward? Give me my reward. Do you mean the win? What are you talking about, Ted? Okay, next race. Let's keep going. Monza features fast corners and straights. Several chicanes have been added over the years to bring down speeds. Yes, it's very much so. Automatic. And we'll jump straight into the race this time round. So we'll start at the back of the pack. With 3 laps, Monza being
The race is on.
a largish circuit that should be alright. Alright, brake! Brake!
Overtake the car ahead, and you'll be in the lead.
I am in the lead already. Are there any more views to play with? Ooh, inside. Wow. Whoa, that's pretty cool. We've actually got a dashboard. A dash cam, whatever you want to call it. How sweet. Bonnet cam. Okay, those are your views. That's good. That's all you need. Ooh. You don't need a gazillion different views in a racing game. You just want to be able to see what you're doing. That's all that matters. Yeah, some games where you get camera angles from every single angle of the car, and some of them you can't even see where you're going because you're looking at the side of the car. Why do you want to look at the side profile of a car while you're racing? If you want to integrate that, then make it so that the right analog stick turns the camera so you can view around the car when you see fit. Which I like to do, especially when you hit something, you like to check out your damage. Other than that, to actually make it as an actual view change isn't necessary, I don't think. That's just me. And this doesn't do that. It gives you 3 angles: inside, bonnet, outside. That's all you need, no more than that. Caters to everybody's needs. The music's alright as well.
The fastest lap is yours. If nobody beats it, you'll win an extra point.
Ooh, okay. So it seems this could be a short video. made that mistake last lap. Taking too many risks. They are right up my tailpipe the whole time. I make too many mistakes, I will lose position. But I suppose that's an obvious, but you know what I mean.
Here's the final lap of the race.
Here's the final lap of the race. Yeehaw! Once I've done this video and I'm playing this game on my own, if you know what I mean, once this video is finished and I'm working through this game myself, I shall be putting my own tunes on in the background. It's one of them games. Putting on some Iron Maiden, Trivium, Guns N' Roses, that sort of thing. Good game to chill away to and blast out some metal. Can't stop yawning.
Great racing. You're the winner.
He was right behind me the whole time though. Literally a second behind. You gave it 110%, you get the reward. Fair enough. Where are we going next? Springfield. Round 3 of 5. Springfield is a hilly track with several quick corners and a great overtaking opportunity into the first corner hairpin. I'll keep that in mind. Straight into the race. Let's go! Ah! Ah! Oh, my voice is great right now. love it.
Make it past the car in front, and you'll be the leader.
Loving the oil tracks on the road. That's quite cool. Well, it's not a road, it's a track. So oil marks on the track. It's quite cool. It makes it look as though things have raced on this track before, if you know what I mean. Instead of it just being a lovely, pristine track, which in real life we know it's not. It's going to have tyre marks and scuff marks and skid marks and, you know, the residue that's left over from racing.
You've got the fastest lap of the race so far.
Yay. Go me. Well, this is race 3, and there are 5 in this season. If that means we jump up to GTS straight away, then that tells me that this whole career mode is only like 15 races long, because there's only 3 car classes. GT, GTS, and GT Sports, so there's only 3 car classes and there's only 15 races in the career mode. Then I wouldn't really call that immersion racing, would you? It's not very immersive. They might as well have just called, oh well, GT racing already exists, but they could have called it GTS racing, because I don't think that exists. I'm hoping there is more to it than just 5 races for each GT class, and 3 GT classes total. So 15 tracks, 15 races. I mean, yes, the challenge mode seemed relatively extensive. There was quite a few races on the challenge mode. But still, if you have a good run day where you're feeling really, really good and you go on to challenge mode, you could probably do all of them in a day. So I'm hoping there's a bit more to the career mode than just 5 races per GT class. If, say, there's 5 races for this class and 10 races for the next class and then 15 races for the final class, then great, that's fine, brilliant, I'd love that. But yeah, this is one game I don't want to finish in a day, you know what I mean, or in one sitting. I'd like it to take 2 or 3 at least, minimum, you know. I don't want much, I'm not fussy. Yeah. There are some brilliant games out there that, you know, you can finish in one day and go back and do again another day. Cinemora is one of them for me. Cinemora on the Switch.
Well done. The race is yours.
I can complete that game in a day and then go back in the following day and do it again and again and again and again. It's a brilliant game. It's one of my favorite games on the Switch. But when it comes to racing games, you want them to last more than a day or two. So fingers crossed that is the case. Anyway, I said we'd be doing 3 races, but if there's only 5 in a season, we might as well do all 5. See what happens at the end of the season, and then you set the standard, the top. No, keep it there. It's one small step towards winning the championship. Keep it up. Yeah, we're on round 4 or 5. So we might as well. Doesn't the Talmering look a bit like a heart? Just a bit at the top's a bit lopsided. Talmering has fast sweeping corners. The high speeds mean when things go wrong, they really do go wrong. Okay. We might as well do the last 2 races together. Okay, so the tracks are not the tracks, the soundtracks, the music.
The race is on.
We're literally looking at 2 or 3 songs throughout the races, but again, that's fine because the game gives you the option to listen to your own music while you're playing it, so that's not really a complaint. The developers obviously had that in mind, that people want to listen to their own tunes while they're playing this game, so,
Pass the car in front and take the lead.
which is exactly what I'll be doing, so that's fine. It's the one wonderful thing the Xbox did that the PlayStation 2 did not. Because, I mean, I'm very certain this game, I don't think Total Immersion Racing was released on the PlayStation 2. I don't think. I might be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it didn't. And if it did, if you were playing this on the PS2, then you would have these same 3 soundtracks, that are playing in the background during the races over and over and over and over again, but at least with the Xbox, you don't have that. And that, to me, would have given me reason enough